And y'all get the implicit differentiation. Pull that out on me. It looks hard, but it's really just simple. So what we're going to do is notice they tell us, let me change this to a pen. They tell us that we need to find dy dx, okay? And they give us a point. They give us a point. So they give us a lot of information. So first thing we want to do is we want to take the derivative of this whole thing, okay? We want to take the derivative of this whole thing with respect to x, okay? With respect to x. And so what we're going to get is we're going to get 2x. Be careful here. Be very careful here because this is actually right here. This is product rule. This is product rule. So let's go ahead and take out the 3 multiplier. Okay. Now the derivative of x is 1. So I'm going to write 1y. Okay. Plus the derivative of derivative of the first times the second, derivative of the second times the first. So x times dy dx. Okay. And so that's there. Now the last one you got plus 2y, but don't forget about your dy dx. Okay. And that's going to be equal to, let me make the screen just a little bit. Oh, it's going to be equal to, the derivative of 1 is just 0. Okay, so you got to be careful with that. Okay, so now when we work all this out, we're going to end up with 2x. We're going to use the distributive property here. So minus 3y minus 3x dy dx plus 2y dy dx is equal to 0. Okay. Now we're gonna do a quick move. This is calculus, so I'm not gonna write extra moves. It is an expectation that you know what I did here. So I'm just gonna go 2x minus 3y, and this is the move I'm talking about. I'm gonna add these on both sides. I'm gonna use inverse operations and get them to the other side. So I added 3x dy dx. And I subtracted 2y dy dx. Okay. And now I'm going to factor them out and then divide them. That's kind of the move that's, I'm moving a little faster. This is not an algebra 1 class. So I'm going to factor these bad boys out and divide them. And I'm going to end up with 2x minus 3y all over 3x minus 2y equals dy dx. Okay. Now that looked like a lot, but here they give us some values. They tell us that y is 0. They mean at the point 1, 0. So they tell us that. Look right here. They tell us that. They really tell us. They tell on themselves. Right there. They tell on themselves. So so these right here. Let me zoom in. That negative 3y. That's 0. That y is 0 there. That's 3 times 0. And those are things you got to see. So that's really just 0. Okay. And that's really just 0. Okay. They also tell you, let's go back here. What do they tell us x is? Let's look at it. Let's scroll. They tell us x is 1. So what we're going to have is 2 times 1. Okay. And negative 2 times 1 over 3 times 1. And so your answer is going to be D. It's a little bit more advanced. My calculus students are ready. Huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, why is it negative 2/3, man? Now y'all playing with me.